Hey everybody, it is Wednesday, 8:30 Central Time, so I'm going to be here painting with you all. I'm going to continue my watercolor journey. I have been just trying to teach myself how to do watercolors. The other night I was working on irises and I was not happy at the end, so I kept at it. I created another one and then another one, and I'll show you here in just a moment. I'm going to flip the camera down on the table. So I just wanted to say hello. Matt's here.
Hello.
And remember that you're really close to the camera, so you don't have to be very loud with your big, manly, deep voice.
All right, so I'll just talk like this.
Hey, everybody. I'm so glad you're here. Hi, I'm Michelle. So I don't know why I look orange right now, but I'm not in my normal setup. I worked on this buffet today in my Creative Connection, finished it up, and it's neutrals, friends. It's neutral. So all of you that have said, have you ever thought about doing colors and neutrals? I think about it. I've just been incredibly intimidated. And anyway, it's done. We added black wax. It's a huge buffet that hardly fit through the door, but we're going to get it on the stage in the next couple of days. So I'm sitting here because I'm going to do more watercolor. I'm going to flip my camera down. I don't remember which way I have to do it. I know I can't flip the screen when I'm using StreamYard, but I'm on Facebook, YouTube, and I'm going to show you how I ended up my irises the other day. I'm also going to be using my own watercolors that I have been making. I haven't used them, some of my new colors, and I'm going to try them out to see what you think, see what I think. And I know we have some birthdays that we have to.
Is this the right one for the iPad?
That's for the computer. The one for the iPad would be the one plugged into my phone.
Oh. Okay.
And that's not going to work. Thank you, Derek. It was amazing. I was setting up in here and I looked out and I said, Matt, why is it pink outside? So I ran out there and got a photo and just posted that on the Facebook page because it was the most glorious sunset over the pool. And anyway, it's been a really beautiful day. I'm going to keep doing watercolor. So what I'm going to do is tilt my camera and you guys will have to tell me if you can see. But I also want to show you what I did with the, now tell me if I'm upside down. Is this upside down? And as I say that, I can't even read the comments and Matt just walked out of the room. Well, that's tough. That's tough. So, hey, Matt, is it upside down? If it's upside down, I'll flip it back around. How about that? I can't read any comments right now. So the other night, you might have been on with me. This is my own journals. I have new journals launching on my website Friday afternoon. And I painted one for myself tonight. So I'm going to begin on this one. They're 8x6. And these are some of my new colors that I haven't tried these out. So I'm still working to see if I'm getting the pigment right. This is where I ended up the other day. I'm going to show you. Now, nobody laugh at me. I'll get all sensitive. So nobody laugh. So this is where I ended up late after the live. Okay. This was midway, which turned out like a beetle spider.
You're upside down.
I was asking, but you weren't in here. So I didn't know.
I'm answering you.
Okay. Let me flip it. Let me flip it the other way then. I told him I'd flip it. And then I'll have to shimmy, shimmy, jimmy. All right, so now we have to scoot everything. But that's okay. Scoot everything down. Thanks for your patience, Guy.
Bring it. Yeah, there you go. Nice job.
Thanks, baby.
You're doing a fantastic job.
Well, this is the funny one that looks like the spider. After I got off the live, I decided I should probably take a look at an iris. Which I never do. So this is where I ended up. It was much more delicate. It wasn't as colored, the depth of the color, but this was my midway total spider here. And this is where we ended up off the live the other night. And I was like, whoa, that.
It's, you know what it looks like to me? That one right there.
What?
Angels.
Oh, I see.
Blue angels.
Angels. Should I shimmy a different direction, babe?
No, you're good.
Okay, so I'm going to get my other book here in just a second, but I wanted to show everybody where I left off because you can kind of see where I started here and then here. But the next night I did that, which I love this. I was really happy with this. This one, not so much. And then not so much at all. I kept going, and I'm just kind of using myself as an example to keep going, guys. So I'm going to put this one up. I'm going to work in a different book tonight. And for those of you interested in one of my journals, they will be available on my website Friday. Was it too bright? Is that why you moved the light? Because it got a lot darker.
No, it got brighter on screen.
So there are about 200 pages, 240 pages in here when you look at each side. So Matthew, did I get that right?
What's that?
In the camera. I can't see anything.
Yeah, go up towards the camera.
That way?
Yep.
Right there?
In that ballpark range. Maybe
right.
a little more. Yeah, about right in there.
Okay.
Pretty good.
All right.
Hello, Lisa Dixon.
So when you see Delisa, let us know because Matt has a very special song for Miss Delisa.
It's called Happy Birthday.
It's called
a happy birthday song.
Okay, so I've been making watercolor. My little paint maker, Madison, has been helping me, and we're very happy with some of the colors. Madison mixed a custom green, and I made a custom blue, and we're going to see how these do tonight. Matthew, how was your day?
Kelly Morgan says the two you do not like would be great animation.
Great animation.
Animation.
Okay.
Oh, okay. All right.
I like that.
Hello, Kathy. Good
All
night.
right, so I'm just going to get in there and start going. I don't know that I'm ready to try the irises again. I'm a little intimidated by them, so I think I just want to practice my flowers.
I think you should practice a tree.
A tree?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, I asked you to come help me because I was like, you know what, Matt, I think it would be fun for you to paint with me. He said no.
I said not tonight. Kelly Martin looked like a beetle.
Yeah.
Laura Louise says yes, her big 50 tomorrow.
Yes.
Hello, Sue Hall. Glad you could join us over there on the tubes.
So I'm just going to work on some flowers, and if you're in the Creative Connection, I'm sending your calendar in the morning to your inbox. We're going to focus on the word energy in the Creative Connection, Matt. Do you know what that means? Who drains your energy and who gives you more? You know, when you're around certain people, you just feel more energized.
Mm-hmm.
I know you feel that way around me.
Mm-hmm. Stacy Davis would like to know, did you make the journal?
I did not make the journal. No,
you
Stacey.
Painted the front of it, though.
They're hand painted. I paint the front and the backs and customize them with my branding. But no, I do not make them. Time didn't allow for that, but I finished up that new buffet today, and I'm going to post it online in the next couple of days. I'm really just trying to... Who on here watercolors?
Daffodils and Details says, Dion, those are beautiful watercolors. I may have missed you saying, but are the pages of your journal thick for watercoloring? The paint doesn't go through.
No. No. And when you see my other journal, here's a smaller one. Let me show you, Nikki. That's Nikki, my friend. So here's another one I did the other night. And when you flip it, you can't see even any remnant of it whatsoever. They're cotton.
Barbara Sell says she loves your journal.
Thank you.
Celeste Monterio de Amorium.
Mm-hmm.
Boy.
Hi, Celeste.
I think I said that awesome, but
you
Friday,
did, buddy.
She says, Friday, do we have a choice of picking the book that we like?
Friday. Tell me what you mean, Celeste. I know you mean in the Creative Connection, but tell me what you mean, the book. Do you mean the book club? on Saturday? I'm sorry, I'm confused. It doesn't take much. I'm just going to kind of play. Don't you think this looks fun, Matthew?
Mm-hmm. Super fun.
I think you would like it. I need
Herbal Sue Slater Man. She says, I do. Sue from Alaska.
Sue.
Wow,
How have you been, my friend?
No kidding. I haven't seen her in a while.
I know.
I'm glad you're with us this evening.
Sue has one of my paintings. Love Sue.
Kim Spielman. I watercolor with the grandsons. They are 6 and 7. So much fun.
Oh.
I mean, the flower, Dion thinks looks beautiful, would make cute beetle and make his books a lot.
Celeste said what, honey? Did she say something?
No.
Okay.
She said I said her name very well.
Oh. I'm not sure about what book on Friday. So
she says no, your Iris books, the ones you're painting now, they are going out for sale, correct?
Yes, I am so sorry.
So I think she's referring to if she gets to pick the one that she likes.
Yes, I will photograph each one and have them under merchandise on my website. And I have to photograph the front and back of each one and then load each one onto my website. It takes me a while, but I would say I should have them to you before dinner time on my website. And if you're signed up for text messaging, I'll text and then I'll also
Okay, I see
post.
One person dancing with a flower on their head.
Aww.
And then I see an alligator with a flower on its head.
I love that.
That's what I see.
That works. That works for me.
Sherry Zimmerman says, hey kids, great evening from Olympia, Washington. Hello.
It is a great evening. I'm so glad you're here. Okay, I used too much water on that one, so now it's bleeding into my stems.
But we like blending though, right?
We like blending, and that's the look at that. I just touch it and it dances. So that's what I'm trying to, I haven't touched my new watercolors just yet. These are all colors. Well, no, I'll wait.
You could call this dancing flowers.
The green and the
I just dominated
dancing flowers.
Good job, Derek. Derek sees what I see. Great minds think alike.
Mm-hmm.
Great eyeballs see alike.
You guys are goofy. I don't see that.
Sue Hall says, I paint using watercolor. I'm from Zanesville. We know that.
Oh, yes.
Ohio. I was at the workshop. You had Kelly Weiler's studio.
We met Sue. Sue, did you know that you won the other day on Bloom TV?
She did?
Yeah, I announced her name. Or one of us did. I can't remember who announced it. But Sue, if you signed up for Bloom TV, I'm pretty sure it was Sue Hall. And I knew she was on my page, Sue Hall. You won. They announced your name, and so you get a free annual membership to Bloom TV to watch videos. It's like $100 subscription that you get for free, and then I am supposed to send you paint. But
are you sure it's Sue Hall? Are you positive? Because I would really hate for her to get her hopes up, and then all of a sudden you rip that rug out from underneath.
I am almost positive. If you look at the Flowers and Friends on Bloom TV. Oh, that looked cool. Look how I did that. If you look on there, did you sign up? I mean, she'll know if she signed up, and then she can verify that by watching the live.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have Brittany Marie Brown here.
Yeah, we do. Brittany.
Miss your beautiful face, lady.
I miss your
Can't wait to see you at the Makers and Shakers conference. I will be collecting the hug I missed the last time I saw you.
Yes, girl. We will do that.
Sue has not responded. She may have knocked on the door, walked in, said hello, and then walked out. It's possible.
Oh, you mean on the live?
Yeah.
Gotcha. I was like, what do you mean, babe? I see what you mean. Yeah, it's possible.
She had things to do, errands to run, but she was kind enough to stop by and say hello.
Maybe she just said hello to us. Okay, so this is a color that I mixed myself. Let's give this a shot.
New to you furniture refinishing says hello.
Hey, Laura. How are you?
That's Laura.
Laura Barnes.
Laura Barnes. Mm-hmm. Hello, Laura Barnes.
Mm-hmm. So I'm just kind of deepening
Ladies
this.
and gentlemen, boys and girls,
Oh my.
we have the one, the only Lisa Dixon's in the house.
We better sing before she goes to sleep.
Is that a jab at her birthday tomorrow?
No, it's actually a jab because I'll hear her say, I fell asleep. I couldn't stay up. I was too tired because she worked so hard.
Sue Hall says, okay, yes, I did sign up. I will check to see if it was me.
Yeah, go back and watch Friday's show. And we made an announcement on who the winner is. And girl, I am almost positive you were the winner. And you have to email. So Bloom sets you up. This is fun, you guys. That color worked. I got that one right.
Delooney says, I'm getting old, LOL.
Aw, not really. I was just giving you a hard time, friend.
Well, I'm going to have to really be careful on my tone and my pitch and my projection of my voice if you want me to sing quiet.
Well, because the camera is so much closer over here where we're set up, baby. I think it's going to be a little bit loud, and it's probably me also. My voice is probably way too loud.
Should we scoot back?
So I don't think I did this color very well. It's not. Oh, well, it's okay. Oh, just watch. This paper's amazing. So if you're ready, I'm ready, honey. But yes, we'll probably need to scoot back from the cameras. Right, honey?
That's really up to you. You're way closer than I am.
Oh, I'm definitely scooting back. We don't want them going, what? Turn the racket off. But Delisa, if you're ready, we have a very special song for you.
It's called Happy Birthday.
And if those of you don't know who Delisa is, Delisa's been a big supporter of ours. And
wonderful lady.
Matt loves to give her a hard time, but he also loves to sing happy birthday to those of you that watch and tell us it's your birthday. And I think he thinks he has a really good voice.
Well, when everybody tells you you have a wonderful, beautiful voice,
you just finally start believing it.
You have to kind of, I mean, if it's one person, it's one thing, but when millions of people say it, yeah, you got to go with it.
Yeah,
you really do.
It would just be wrong to ignore that, right?
Lisa Dixon says, happy birthday to my sis, Delisa Dixon. She said, old age, hearing not so good anymore, Dion. Is it Michelle Rapogle's birthday today?
No, honey, her birthday's in October.
Why did she say it's my birthday?
I don't know, because she was wanting you to sing to her, probably.
I am not singing to Michelle if it's not her
No,
birthday.
her birthday's not in October. It's November.
November.
Oh, dear.
Derek would like for us to sing loud so Delisa can hear us.
Oh, my gosh. You be careful what you ask for. You're going to have to mute your phone. Oh, my gosh. Okay, well.
Should we just do it softly so then it would be different than what we've ever done?
Oh, my God, this is so fun. I don't even want to stop. I'm sorry. I know I'm supposed to be singing.
How about I sing while you paint, and it's kind of like a...
You don't want me to join you?
It's kind of like a song and a show all together.
Like we're some sort of entertainers. It probably feels like that to some people that are rolling their eyes.
Patty Geerding?
Uh-huh.
It's her birthday.
Aw, Patty.
Kat Keat is next Thursday.
Oh, Kath.
We got a lot of birthdays coming up, honey.
Oh, my gosh.
Barbara Self would like to know, what did you say the pages of the...
They're cotton.
Journal are made of?
They're cotton. They hold a lot of water. And when we're done, I'll flip it over and show you that it does not bleed through at all. And that's why these are just perfect for watercolor.
Lisa Dixon says, Matt, you owe Delisa a birthday dance. I can't dance with her on the line. It doesn't work out very well.
Birthday dance.
I mean,
Not dance with her, dance for her. Like, hey, and you're supposed to dance. She doesn't mean dance.
Patty's a young 72.
Yes, she is. That girl. 72 for Patty. No, we're going in all the way. Let me back up. On 3. Backing up.
Are you ready?
Yes.
1,
1,
2,
2.
1, 2, 3, 4. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday,
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear Delisa.
Happy birthday, dear Delisa.
And Patty.
And Patty.
Happy
Delisa.
birthday.
21-year-old birthday party.
To
Happy
you.
birthday to you. Are you trying to show
My
me?
face is red. Oh, thank God they couldn't see my face. Oh, God. You got it? Almost knocked over the light. Oh, see? Now the dogs are howling. It's embarrassing.
Thank you, Delisa. She said we are always in perfect sync.
Oh, yeah. That's so perfect.
It takes practice because, you know, you're off key a little bit.
You're off key.
Right. Yeah.
Careful.
Everybody knows who's off key.
Careful. Oh, look how that just goes in there, babe. This is a lot easier than doing furniture.
Happy birthday, our good friend, Delisa.
Yes, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
I hope tomorrow is
And
glorious.
Patty, too.
And
Patty? Yeah, Patty getting happy 73.
She's 73.
73.
Yeah, absolutely. Now let's get this blue in here that I love so much.
Michelle S.
Michelle
Why aren't you
Sells?
telling? Is that who that is?
Well,
is
I don't
that
know.
Michelle Sells?
Does it say Sells?
No, it doesn't. It says Michelle S.
Oh.
Why aren't you telling Dion? I said she is a beautiful, amazing artist, and she has a great voice.
Why
Michelle,
aren't you?
I just did. If I missed it, I apologize.
Aw. You just got in trouble.
I did get in trouble.
Thank you, Michelle. It's like you're jealous of me, honey.
Robin Jefferson, are the pages sewn in?
No. I'll show you. Just 1 second. I will show you. Ah, divine. Oh, what I haven't used, though, is my new blue and green and yellow. So now I'm going to bring those in. I'm going to show you the back of this so you can see that it does not bleed through on this side. And they are woven in with thread. Let's show you. I mean, they're sewn in. Yes, they're sewn in, but not, I guess, yes, that's what you would call it, sewn in.
With leather.
Yeah, they're very, very secure. Very well made. Okay,
but you can pull them out fairly easy.
The pages?
Just go.
I don't know what, I actually have no, I haven't tried
that. Like if you wanted to take it out and frame a picture, you have to pull it out.
Oh, I would probably cut it.
Or cut it, I guess you could.
Okay, so this blue is like a robin's egg. And I made it. Madison made it yesterday.
Derek says flowers are looking great. Beautiful. Talented, says Deanna Locke.
Oh, well, I'm new here. So this is kind of fun. This is just like a change. I like having the camera angled down a little bit so you guys can kind of see and I can sit and not have to.
Lainey says, I love watercolor painting. It's so calming.
It is. I guess that's what I've considered moving our live time up, Matthew, to 7:30. But that would just be, you know, I'd rather just kind of do it early, especially in the summertime. I've considered moving it up. How do you feel about that?
Pardon? What did you say?
I was just talking to you and asked you a question.
Oh, yeah, I'm good.
You think we should move it?
What are we moving?
I said I've been considering moving our lives instead of 8:30 up a little bit because
really?
It's so late.
Well, it is getting past our bedtime. We're getting up there.
In the summer, though, it's like, I don't know. I've just kind of been thinking about it. Oh, okay. So now let's do yellow. I haven't got any yellow in here.
Lisa Dixon would like to know, Dion, how do you make your watercolors?
Oh, I got my own recipe. Lisa, it's been really fun. I've been doing research all summer. And this is the yellow that I made. I've been doing research all summer and then just kind of practicing. I'm actually planning on going to retail with them soon to be an add-on with the journals. I wanted to have something else to offer. So I have just been studying, and I turned Elijah's bedroom into a paint and making room, which when he comes home for the holidays, Matt, what are we going to do? Make him sleep on the couch?
100%.
Matt's been telling me for months, just use Elijah's room. It's empty. So I finally did. I set up a whole paint station in there, and I've got 48 cases ready to start filling up with watercolor. This yellow's nice.
And she said that was her next question. Are you going to sell them?
Yeah, I'm going with the theme. The pigments are all natural earth pigments.
They're earthy.
So there's no fillers, and it's a little bit more difficult. Not difficult, I should say. It just takes a lot of research to make sure they're completely organic.
So Lainey would like to know, are you selling the journals too, along with the paints?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to sell them separate in the beginning, but we have our custom boxes. We'll have brushes included. I have a brush, a journal, and a watercolor, and they will be great for the holiday. So I think it's going to make a really great holiday gift, and I plan on having them out before Black Friday.
That's the goal.
Yeah, that's the goal.
And it probably will it be limited quantities, honey?
It'll have to be limited quantities. I'll have palettes that are limited edition colors. Very customized. And I actually have purses and aprons coming out too, you all. Those of you that have been waiting on the purses, they'll be out in the next few weeks. I hate when I have to say start for the holidays. Like I hate that. It's so, I don't want to say I hate, but
You don't hate them.
No, I don't hate the holidays. I love the holidays. I just can't even believe it's time to even start saying that. But when you're in retail, you have to kind of think ahead. You've got to plan what you want to have.
Did you tell them the story about when we walked into a certain store the other day that they had the Christmas stuff out?
No.
You didn't tell them that story?
No. It was.
It's
troublesome.
August.
It's troublesome because I like to enjoy every holiday, every season.
It was August. We walk into this store.
And we're not knocking it. We're just
not knocking the
just
store.
Saying it's kind of like, wait, what? It's August.
We're walking down this aisle, and it was like, whoa, wait a minute. It is August. Granted, end of August, but it was crazy. Kelly Morgan says you really need some of those sheep, if aprons and bags too. Sheep. Inside joke?
I think she's referring to yesterday we had Allison Crewer on, and she was showing her sheep bags. So I print my artwork on all my handbags. I print leather and satin on all my handbags, and we haven't launched any since the spring. So we're ready to drop some new ones. And but yeah, she's referring to Allison.
Hello, Betty.
She was on the live the other day. Betty, we sang to our girl Delisa.
Yeah, it's too early for Christmas. Michelle says, if he's like my son, he will sleep amongst the paint and the art. For Elijah. Lisa says, so not ready for Christmas.
Yeah, Elijah will sleep anywhere. He was like, Mom, I'll just sleep on the couch or whatever. But, as his mom, I want to make sure he's comfortable. And Matt's like, don't make him too comfortable. He might try to stay.
He'll stay.
Oh, he will not. He loves living on his own.
But he likes being home with his mama.
Oh, no, it's you that he likes to be with.
I actually think he likes his brother more than he likes either one of us.
Well, that's fine. I told them when they were young that I gave them a best friend for the rest of their lives, and they needed to be nice to each other. So what do you think of my flowers?
Mm-hmm.
They're just coming along a
They're
little.
very abstracty.
Honey, that's my style.
I know, and you're doing it very well.
I don't.
Very colorful.
Yeah. Yeah.
Getting a lot of hearts, which is very nice.
Oh, thank you. It's so hard to know.
Lisa says, I love your flowers.
Oh.
Kelly Morgan, I was not skipping you. I was just trying to read other comments, and I finally got to yours. And I do miss some, so I apologize. I do miss some.
I don't know that they all show up. We've always wondered. It doesn't seem like they all show up.
Well, sometimes when people, like 4 or 5 people comment all at once,
it just scrolls through really fast.
Yeah, it just goes real fast, and I have to go back, and then I go, so sometimes I do just miss some of them.
Sure. That's understandable.
Shelly says she loves how the paint plays on the paper.
It's pretty awesome. Thank you.
Laura Maldonado, hello.
Hi, Laura.
Kath Keat gave you some 3 hearts.
Oh, I'm always worried that like people that do this really well are looking at me going, what is she doing?
Betty does confirm that Facebook sometimes doesn't show all the comments if there are a lot.
Yeah, what happens is they only show the comments from the people who comment regularly. Oh. So if someone comments on our page a lot, you're going to always see their comments. But if someone's new and doesn't comment regularly on our page, their comments will not show up on a live when it's really busy.
Gotcha.
So we don't have any control over that.
Gotcha. So would you like to talk a little bit about that pieces right behind you that you painted?
In the Creative Connection?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I made my own sage, and I always get asked, how come you never paint neutrals? It's because I've been scared of them. I said I don't like them, but part of it is because I just worry that I'm going to stink at it. And since the whole August, we've been focusing in the Creative Connection on practice. Just practice. It doesn't matter what it is. Just practice something that you've been wanting to do. And so I practice neutrals. I do a tutorial every month on Canvas, and then also a private tutorial on furniture. And I challenged myself to do neutrals. And although, I mean, I made aviary. I don't use aviary. It's a color from DIY. I've never really used it. Mixed it with black. It was pretty awesome.
Yeah, you did. Betty said your sage is a nice neutral.
Thank you. And sage is a huge color going forward into this year. Like moving forward, sage is really trending. And so I wanted to give them an opportunity to also paint something that might be trending.
Celeste says, Deanna, are you going to paint different subjects or just flowers?
That's a good question, Celeste. Thank you for asking. And I don't know. I don't have the answer.
I think you're sticking with what's
I'm sticking with what's familiar to me.
Right, because you're still learning how the paint works and moves, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. I when I get a little bit more confident on how this works, I think I'll branch out. I would like to do some water and maybe a seascape, because everyone knows I love seascapes and beaches and sunsets. And so I would love to try that, and I get a little bit more confident.
Derek really enjoyed the neutrals.
Thank you, Derek.
So they looked amazing. Robin Jefferson, love how you ventured out of the box.
Well,
completely different from when I first started watching you.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that, Robin. I always tell people to try new things and practice, but if I don't do it myself, then what kind of business coach am I, right?
Yeah, practice what you preach.
Yeah, that's right.
Betty says maybe a beach or a seascape.
You got it, girl. You know I will. It's exactly what I'm going to do. I probably will. I just need to gain my confidence here.
Betty Hilt says Irene will join us soon.
Great. That's great.
Sure have missed Irene. Papa Mac.
Mm-hmm.
What have they been up to? What do you think? What do you think they've been doing?
They might not have been feeling well. I'm not really sure.
I think they've been feeling well.
Okay. Maybe they've been traveling or taking care of things.
Kelly Morgan would like to see maybe an Arizona sunset.
That sounds nice, Kelly.
Betty says she hasn't done watercolors, but she needs to try.
Oh, Betty, we need to try together, girl.
Betty says she's been painting and he's posted pictures.
That's awesome.
Very nice.
It might be late for some people.
Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, guess who just showed up?
I have no idea.
Can I get a round of applause
Oh my goodness. Who are
for
you?
Papa Mac and Irene?
Oh, I was like, who are you embarrassing? Aw.
Linda Mayer says this is one fancy watercolor painting. They said, hey, everybody, we made it.
I'm so glad you're here. It's fancy. I like that you said fancy.
Julianne says, I miss you.
Oh, Julianne, sweetheart. Has anybody have any questions about the journal, the magazine, and how to subscribe for the paper, the print magazine? We want to make sure we're explaining everything okay. It's a pretty simple thing, but if it's just easier to talk about it when I'm live rather than write about it. So if you have any questions about how to subscribe, please ask them now and let Matt read them to me. Okay, now let's do some highlighters, and I think we are golden. Tell you what.
So is it when does it go to print?
October, the fall issue, October, and Matt's going to be in it.
You start printing in October?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
it should
comes
be
out when?
Between October 15th and October 20th, it'll be in your mailbox.
Gotcha.
The digital will be online October 15th, so people can get a sneak peek. But then if they've ordered the paper, it'll come into their mailbox, hopefully by the 21st of October. And we have 16 content creators that are going to be inside of it, being featured inside their studios, their homes, and I am over the moon, ridiculously excited about this.
Papa Mac and Irene says, my work schedule has changed.
Oh.
Well, we're super happy you are here this evening.
Sure we are. We sang to Delisa Dixon. She's 50 tomorrow, so we wanted to make sure she went into that feeling loved. And I am just playing with the watercolors that I made. This is a yellow that I made, and it seems to be working really well, especially even on top of these darker colors.
It's kind of looking like a underwater coral.
That's fine. I love a lot of movement, so it doesn't surprise me.
Okay.
I like a lot of movement.
Yeah. I mean, very pretty. Not
But you
it's
can
bad. It's kind of getting a underwater coral vibe to me.
So I'm just trying to use the whole page because I'm live. Like if I hadn't been live, I probably would have pulled back a little bit, but you can see that it's not gone through. And just to kind of recap, last week I did my irises.
Kelly Morgan has a question.
You bet.
About the journal. So if we ordered the print version, are we able to see the last issues online too?
If you have to, yes, if you have to buy the digital, when your subscription starts, just like any other magazine that you've ever purchased before, your subscription starts and goes forward. But on my website right now, if you want to see the past issues, you can purchase the digital ones. They're available on my website one by one as an item. So if you go to the Turquoise Iris Journal and you want to look up October of 2020, you can go purchase that digital one, download it immediately, and start reading it. All of the issues are available online digitally right now. But if you order the print, you may not get any past issues in print. We do not have the manpower to print past magazines because we have to do them in large quantities. You can't just do one-offs. So we will move forward with the print, and any of the digital ones can be accessible.
Lainey Antiques says, if I changed my address, move, I want you to get the change from me as well. So yes, if you do move, just make sure your address is current.
Yep,
So
you have to just email us and we will update your address. I did some color swatching.
Girl of Cycle Studio says, hello, my friends. Rohini Grant. Oh my goodness, I'm so late. Hello.
Oh, Ro wants some paint today. So this was the one where I laughed at myself. Then I laughed.
Why? They're angels.
Well, they look like angels. Then I laughed because this looks like a beetle bug, a spider. And then I finally was like, okay, this looks a little bit more like an iris. But when you're teaching yourself, this one's still my favorite, but I think it's because of the colors. So in this one that we did tonight, it's very similar. You can tell that my palette's very similar. I was just incorporating some of the colors that I made myself. And the journals, just like this one, will be available Friday on my website. And as you can see, there are plenty of pages to keep you busy for many, many, many days. Any questions, babe?
No, just some comments. Maddie says, love the second blue iris. They're all beautiful, Dion. Lisa Dixon.
Oh, thank you, dear. I just kind of laughed at my irises, but I was determined to keep at it and not give up. So I stayed in here that evening a little bit longer than I normally would just because I wanted to play. I'm still teaching myself. So it is a bit vulnerable though when you're online and you're doing it live. You're like, oh, well, I don't like that. That doesn't look good.
But you love going live.
Yeah, it's not that I don't. It's very vulnerable, especially if you're doing something you're like, well, that didn't turn out very good. You know. And I keep asking Matt to paint with me, but he hasn't accepted that challenge yet.
Celeste would like to know how many journals are available for purchase.
22 of them.
Friday?
Friday, I'll have 22, Celeste. They're all the same size, 8x6. They come in the gift box.
And that's what Kelly Morgan meant, was just the digital side.
Yep, you can purchase those right now, girl. You could go in there, purchase them one at a time, and just download them and view them whenever you're ready.
Papa Mac would like to know, are you using your own line of colors?
I am. I have been making some watercolors and I'm testing them out. Some of them aren't mine, but some of these are and some of them aren't. So I'm ready hoping by October 1st to launch a watercolor line of 12 colors, custom, to go with the journals. But they will be sold separately. And like anything, we're just a family over here working our tails off. So everything is limited editions. We don't have large quantity of anything except the magazines, because we do have a team of people working on the magazines. I think I'm going to walk away from this one, Woodsy.
Okay, looks good.
So because of that, I think we have to sign off. I am so grateful for everybody showing up tonight and saying hello. And hope I didn't bore you to death. Did I bore you to death?
No, I don't think so.
So I'm going to show you this piece before you go. If you're in the Creative Connection, that tutorial, can you turn that light, babe? Can you turn the light? There you go. That is, I've got to finish putting the hardware on, and we've got to figure out how to get it out of here.
Do a close-up of it.
Stage it. Oh, Matthew, do you like it or something?
No, I do. It's just, it's kind of hard to tell a little bit.
Well,
do a little bit of a close-up.
The lights are not shining on it, so that's going to be kind of challenging. So we did the sage. We even used oil pastels. We built up the flowers. We used black wax, and there's a ton of copper on this, but you cannot see that in this because we don't have the lights set up over here. You almost just smacked me in the head.
But I didn't.
He almost just knocked me out with the light ring. He was trying to bring it closer. There we go. That helps just a little bit, Matt. Thank you. So you can kind of see the shimmer and down on the legs. And this was the tutorial that we taught in this week's. Thank you, Jen. I was just watercoloring. Jen, I need you on sometime to help me. Jen is one of my favorite watercolor artists, and I need to have her on and kind of walk me through some things. Honey, she does deserts and trees and rocks.
Nice.
Yeah, she a pro. But my neutrals here, this is kind of new for me. But anyway, If you're in the Creative Connection, we signed off and finished that up. If you're in my finger painting group, we will do part 2 in the morning right here. We will have a guest on and we will do part 2 and build up some more layers on our finger painting. That one should be a fun one too. I appreciate you all. Have a great night. See ya.
See ya.